This is amazing. Dude's last name, Dillingham. Look, it has ham in it. And we're right before Christmas. Yes, ham is a very popular main dish for Christmas dinner in many Western countries, especially the US. Look, I just caught that right there. Ham is good, isn't it? So we get Arizona State head coach, the Sun Devils, right? Kenny Dillingham. Ham in the last name, signs a 5-year extension averaging 7.5 million a year. So that's like 37.5 million, I guess, right there. I like that ham connection.
College football is so ungodly broken right now, and this just proves the point. So today, Arizona State's head coach Kenny Dillingham just signed a 5-year contract extension, giving him about $7.5 million a year. And of course, he was interviewed by the media, and he had this to say.
We need to find one of these really rich people in this city to step up and stroke a check, and I'll do everything I can to make you the most famous person in the city, right? That's really what we need. We need one person. We live in Phoenix, Arizona. You're telling me there's not one person who can stroke a $20 million check right now? There is somebody out here who can. There's somebody who can. Somebody step up and be that dude to say, holy cow. What completely changed it?
If you're not understanding how ridiculous that is, rewind this video and just go watch it again, please. And remember, this is a college football program. He's basically begging on the side of the street, telling people he will make them famous if they donate to Arizona State. And he's not wrong. He's really not wrong. That's the only way to be competitive in college football these days. And he just lost his star quarterback, Sam Levitt, to the transfer portal, who probably already knows where he's going. Because this kid, who's 21 years old, has an NIL valuation of $2.1 million a year. To play college football. And Kenny knows Arizona State just can't afford that. Now, I did try to help Kenny out and find some rich and famous people who graduated from Arizona State, and Phil Mickelson was one of them. But there's also the co-founder of Under Armour, Ryan Wood, and also Joe Schoen, who is a mega billionaire because he's the heir to the U-Haul throne. But seeing that Arizona State only has a 43% chance to win on Kalshi versus Duke in the Sun Bowl, yep, it just proves Kenny's point even more. Every day, I think there's no way that college sports can be more broken than they already are, but just wait till the next video.
So that's interesting. Donate and I'll make you famous. That's an interesting angle right there. So, you got this coach with the personality here. Again, he's got ham in his name right before Christmas. Hey, it's a 5-year extension. ASU equals 5 in the language. This is the Sun Devils. 55. Thinking about devils, you may think of Satan. Satan equals 55 with the 5-year extension. You know what's amazing? Satan is Santa with the letters mixed up. And I just caught that right there. Isn't that is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Satan is Santa with the letters mixed up. And then we have the ham connection right before Christmas. And this guy's got ham in his name. So, 5-year extension, ASU 5, Sun Devils and Satan check in with the 55. That's some, man. I mean, I'm telling you, this is amazing. God also has that 55 right there. God also has that 50. So that's awesome, isn't it? Right before Christmas, this stuff is with the language. I say it over and over, and look, one more time, we see the proof right here. He syncs up with ASU Sun Devils, and he's the head coach. Right? This is where he lands. Kenny Dillingham, 158 and 77, and you get the opposite two base ciphers as well. ASU Sun Devils 158 and 77. This is the head coach, new contract. Sun Devils 35. He is age 35. Dillingham equals 53, which is the reverse. Saturday, he got his wish, signing this 5-year contract extension. 2 months and 14 days. His birthday is 2 months and 14 days after Arizona's birthday, which is 2/14 Valentine's Day. I hope you like that right there. He's born in 1990. Sun Devils, Saturday. Both have the S. S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. So you see 199 in his birth year right there. His salary, an average of $7.5 million per year, increases the salary pool for his assistants to $11 million, one of the highest in the Big 12. Okay, now look, this hits extremely big right here, okay? This hits extremely big. If you watch this is a regular ASU story, Arizona story that just popped up trending on the world stage, okay? So I'm not titling this A to Z decodes with that playlist. But you watch my videos on Arizona, you see the same numbers repeat over and over and over, which exposes this code. Look at his upcoming birthday is the 118th day of the year, and Sun Devils equals 118. That's exact. Dillingham, 181. The same numbers, just flip that 8 and that 1. 181 is the 42nd prime number. Look at his birthday. The first two numbers are 4 and 2. But remember, Tempe, Arizona, this is where ASU plays. 181. Grand Canyon State, 181, which is Arizona. Even Grand Canyon, 181. And Arizona equals 42. How about that, man? So this coach seems to have a personality. You know, can somebody donate money? Is that what they were saying? Right? I don't know. That's again an interesting angle to go about trying to draw attention to the school, I guess. I mean, I guess it's better to have a personality than not. He started naming that guy in the video started naming some of the celebrities from Arizona, which is interesting. You know what he could have done? He could have brought up Pat Tillman. You see, this guy's holding up that 42 in the thumbnail. That's the Pat Tillman number. Remember Pat Tillman Jr. here went on to play for the Cardinals after ASU. Sports career he left behind, and he enlisted in the U.S. Army Special Operations in May 2002 in the aftermath of the September 11 attacks. And he went on to pass, right? Look at his death date, 4/22. Look at that right there. Like 42. See how he died in 2004? It's kind of like 42 as well. Look at it from right to left. And he wore 42 at ASU. You see he has the 40 right there with the Cardinals. But look at the 42 with ASU right there. Remember, Arizona equals 42. The 42nd prime is 181. With all of those connections I just showed you right there. And, you know, he wore that 40 as well. You see that 40 right there? I'll show you at the end how we have 40s connected here also. But back over here. See, head coach equals 42. Look at ASU, 40 and 22, which is like 42. Kenny equals 24, which is 42 reverse. Remember, Pat Tillman died in 2004, like 24. How about that? And you see, there's that 40. Pat Tillman wears 40. He did in the NFL with the Cardinals.
We need one person. We live in Phoenix, Arizona. You're telling me there's not one person who can stroke a $20 million check right now? There is somebody out here who can. There's somebody who can. There's somebody. And like other people are going to sacrifice to be here. Somebody step up, and be that dude to say, holy cow, what completely changed it? This person. There's somebody out there that's going to listen to this, that's going to get it forwarded it. If you know somebody who can do it, forward this message to somebody.
He might be in. What the hell's dude talking about? Dude's wild. I guess he's just a character. Is he in front of the Tillman statue? He might be in front of that Tillman statue as well. You know what? He might be, unless I was another statue. There's that 42. And then that 40 with Tillman right there. And look, there's some other 40s here. See, he's got that jersey. I don't know, like, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm assuming that's representing Pat Tillman right there. Tillman rhymes with Dillingham, actually. Dillingham, Tillman. You get Ham, Man, I guess, right? That could be a little bit of a stretch, actually. But look at ASU Sun Devils equals 40. ASU equals 40. Look at that right there. And what was that other 40 right there? Oh, yeah, ASU. So we get the 40s there. So we get 40 and 42, which connects to Pat Tillman. They say that ASU is playing Duke in the Sun Bowl. That's interesting because you have Sun Devils. Oh, the Blue Devils versus the Sun Devils. Isn't that absolutely incredible? Man, you can't recapture this. The mic on? I think we're good. Wow. The Duke Blue Devils to play the Sun Devils, man. What a world. What a world that we live in, man. Like, for real, I just caught that right now. And I say it a lot, man. What are the odds? Look at this right here, man. What are the odds of that? Look. Look at that, man. Gosh. You see the mascots right there. Duke versus the Sun Devils. Sun Bowl. Right? So I don't think their odds are very good at winning that game at all. The Duke Blue Devils are scheduled to play the Arizona State Sun Devils. It says it's the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, which is interesting, right? New Year's Eve, kickoff time 2 p.m. I guess Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. Is that what that means? That's amazing, man. And remember, Arizona State is 8-4, and Arizona equals 84. Duke is 8-5. Who is favored to win the Sun Bowl? Duke is the early betting favorite over Arizona State. Let's go over here real quick. Just hit some on the fly. You know, that went, look. Oh, I put Duck. Duke. Let's enter some of these things right here. I'm not noticing anything really with that. Blue Devils has 39 like Arizona. 39 right there. And again, you see Arizona 8-4. ASU, their overall record is 8-4. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm just going to scroll down here. Shout out to you if you're still here. I'm just going to scroll down. Dillingham had been reportedly in the mix for numerous high-profile jobs, insisting after a win against West Virginia on November 15 that he wasn't going anywhere. 1115 on the 15th. Remember, Arizona equals 105, which is like 15. That's something else I mention a lot as well with these Arizona stories. Good stuff. So we'll see what happens in that Sun Bowl. I may cover it. Also, I hope you like the thumbnail. I hope you like that story. That ham connection was amazing with Christmas. Satan, we hit on earlier, which is Santa mixed up. Really awesome. There's probably, and you remember Sun Devils has the S as well, Santa. You know, great stuff here. There's probably more I missed, but I think I did a swell job. Until next time, ASU, Sun Devils, you know, they got their man here, 5-year extension, $7.5 million a year. Until next time.